Hey everybody, Tim Miller from the Bulwark here. Just got off MSNBC with Chris Jansing, who's just the best. We were talking about how Jeff Bezos is trying to kind of nudge out Elon Musk and get more government contracts for his Blue Origin program. We talked about all the ways that he is doing that, including inviting Trump to his wedding this weekend, which I could not give a fuck less about, by the way. And they're doing it in Venice, and just let the people of Venice be, okay? I want to play the clip for you. I want to kind of revise and extend my remarks. It's daytime, MSNBC, so, we're doing news. I didn't get to everything I wanted to get to, just about how grotesque Bezos' behavior is. So I want to play the clip for you, and then on the backside, I am going to go off a little bit. So stick around for that.
Tim, as we've been watching with bated breath, breathlessly, in fact, what's happening in Venice, we've seen protests popping up around Bezos' wedding. Trump is no stranger to protests against the ultra-wealthy. He sees protesters often, in fact, everyone who doesn't agree with him generally, as the enemy. Is this something that could actually make Trump sympathetic to Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, I just want to say for the record, I have not been watching the Bezos wedding coverage with bated breath.
Shocked.
So to each their own. To each their own. Look, could it make him sympathetic to Bezos? Yes. I don't know. Look, it's this whole situation to me feels very decadent, very skeezy, and just a sign of American kind of the decline of the American government. And the idea that that the government can't do this itself, that our own space program is so behind that we have to outsource this to private companies is concerning. That the two of the three richest men in the world who feel like they need to butter up Donald Trump to get enough resources to run their companies. I mean, that is not a healthy way to run business. So it is our reality, though, and I do think that Trump likes the attention. Trump likes to get buttered up, and I think that it would not be surprising to me if he becomes more sympathetic to Bezos, if Bezos continues to play this game and invite him to the wedding and do all this stuff.
Tim Miller, Teddy Schleifer, more to come on this for sure. Thank you both so much. Appreciate it.
All right. So we covered the basics there. Yeah, I just, in general, this makes me feel bad about our society, that this is how things are working. It feels very feudalist, not the space part, but the rich oligarchs have to go to the leader and beg and gain his favor and suck up to him. It's it isn't Ayn Rand capitalism. Let me tell you that much. There's another level of grossness that I just wasn't able to get to in the time allotted there. And that is that Jeff Bezos still owns the Washington Post. Last I checked, he's doing a $40 million documentary on Melania for Amazon at a moment where nobody's getting political documentaries greenlit, because people are worried about getting involved in politics. The one that they are doing is what I'm sure will be a lavish, ode to the great Melania. So Jeff Bezos is suckling up to Melania, doing free propaganda for her on his own dime, his own company's dime. He's inviting Donald Trump to his second wedding in Venice. He is going to the White House. His team is meeting with Susie Wiles. He's meeting with Trump. He's calling him. And you own the newspaper that's supposed to be holding this guy to account? Where you're firing a bunch of opinion writers who are anti-Trump? That is grotesque. That is a conflict. That's not just a conflict. How can you own a media outlet and claim it is defending democracy or even prioritizing accuracy or holding the people in power to account, when meanwhile you're doing everything you can to just suck on the little orange toes of the man in power because you want more money for your space project? How much money is Jeff Bezos worth? Let's pull this up. Jeff Bezos' net worth $227 billion. $227 billion. Let's see what's Amazon value right now. $2.2 trillion. You need government contracts? You got to suck up to Donald Trump? You got to humiliate yourself and suck up to Donald Trump for government money? You can't go raise it? You can't spend it? You need to suckle on the teat of government and Donald Trump? And it's just pathetic. It's embarrassing. It's not really how things should be working in this country. Because to me, the whole thing makes me gag. Everything about Jeff Bezos makes me gag. And I say this as somebody who loves Amazon. I'm not an Amazon person. I love Amazon. Great innovation, great company. You've gone too far. You've let it all get to your head. Okay? Like this whole thing that you need to be the spaceman now and you need all of us to be the ones to subsidize your little dick space dreams. No, I'm against it. That's a no for me. And I find the whole thing really, really gross. So there you go. You will not be getting Bezos wedding updates here on the Bulwark YouTube feed. I'm sure there are other places on the internet. If you care what people are wearing to that monstrosity, I don't. So if you want, though, more passionate takes on the news of the day, we'll see y'all soon.